welcome to another episode of Living Local with Lori. I'm happy to be sitting here with Jody, who is a designer, and I'm going to have her further introduce herself and her business.
Hi, I'm Jody Jones. I am the founder and principal designer of Blue Indigo Designs. We are a concept to turnkey delivery design firm, so we help with that initial, I want to remodel a space or a room in the house, to the design concept where we're going through 2D, 3D design phases, procurement, project management, working with the different contractors that are necessary for a project, up until that final reveal, and now a client gets to use that new space in their house.
As well as you're also helping people with decor.
Yes.
Helping figure out what to do, what to put on their walls. Should we do draperies? And it's not completely just design, but you're kind of a mix of both options.
Yeah, so it's whatever the client needs. Do I need a decor refresh? When we walk through and we give new suggestions of maybe different light fixtures, different rugs, different furniture options, up into the point where sometimes we just do organizational type things, that something functionally isn't working well, so we need to kind of organize that to work better. Or we want to fully remodel this room and we need to take down a wall, or we need to do some more in-depth type things. So it really just depends on what the client's looking for in that space, but we're happy to help in any way.
So a lot of people don't want to move right now, and so they are wanting to stay in the space. So if it is something that you don't want to move and you want to make sure you're doing things that are on trend, Jody is an excellent resource. So we're going to quickly review a couple things that are on trend right now, or things that are becoming more timeless.
So I think the biggest shift in trends right now is color. So we're kind of moving away from the cooler grays, stark whites, and going towards more of a warmer neutral palette. So creams, ivories, browns, beiges, grays, just those warm, comfy, cozy type feelings. Also seeing a lot of jewel tones coming in, where you've got those deep, rich, vibrant, saturated colors, blues, purples, greens, magenta type colors. And they're used in a space to kind of give it that playful yet sophisticated vibe. Benjamin Moore just released their color of the year for 2024 as Blue Nova. And that's one of those saturated blue colors. And you can see those in accent walls, or potentially a cabinet piece, or just different decor pieces that we bring into the space to kind of give it that overall feeling that we're looking for. But that timeless style, kind of what you were mentioning, and that's what a lot of clients are looking for right now. And that's just a lot of the traditional classical elements that we can bring a little bit of freshness to. So we're looking at wood cabinetry, subway tiles, stone pieces, just kind of bringing back those custom feeling items, but just giving a little bit more of a fresh look.
And wallpaper, everybody's like, is wallpaper gonna stick around? Because 5-6 years ago, you walked into a house with wallpaper and it looked dated.
Yes, you turned away.
Yes,
right away.
For sure.
You know what? Wallpaper has really made a lot of strides. There's a variety of colors. There's a variety of design shapes, just all kinds of different options. What I tell a lot of my clients is trend is a thing, but make sure it's something that you like, right? So if you're gonna live in your home for the next 3 or 4 years before you plan on selling it, if you really love that wallpaper, put the wallpaper in, It's one of those things, I think, too, now that people are able to visualize, okay, what can this space look like with that wallpaper, without that wallpaper? So it's one of those where we're like, yeah, let's do it. We really love that wallpaper, or we're gonna sell the next 2 or 3 years. Let's just go neutral and just kind of be appealing to all people. So it really, really ends up being, what do you like? And that's kind of the way that we tend to do design, more so than what is right now. It's more what speaks to you.
Yeah. And I even saw a post the other day on a Facebook group of somebody wanting to wallpaper their ceiling, and I thought, well, that's creative. So again, I think it's a personal taste, not something maybe that will remain timeless. As well as floor, a lot of people are like, should I refinish my floors, and what color? And should I do like a luxury vinyl, and is gray still in? And I'm telling them gray floors are not as timeless as going with a neutral brown. And so would you agree?
Yeah, I would. And the thing that comes down to floors a lot is the family members, right? If you have a lot of young kiddos, if you have dogs that shed, I try to tend to steer my clients towards lighter colors. You don't see as much, right? If you have a darker color, you'll see everything. So it comes down to what's going to look beautiful in your home, and then what also is going to work for your family, so that you're not on your hands and knees sweeping up every crumb every time you eat a snack. So
right. Or picking up dog hair.
Or dog hair, which is
as mine begins to grow. Well, thank you. If you are looking to stay in your home or considering selling in the next few years, Jody's an excellent resource to help make sure that your house is a comfortable place for you to live in happily with your family and pets. Always include the pets, and she has wonderful tips for them as well. So thank you again, and thank you, Jody.
Thank you so much for having me.
Please remember to follow us on our social media channels, as well as livinglocalwithlori.com.